The idea that your genes are your destiny has been quietly overturned by a revolution in biology, epigenetics. This field has revealed that while your DNA sequence is fixed, how your genes are expressed is highly dynamic and responsive to your environment, particularly what you eat. Epigenetic mechanisms, such as DNA methylation, act like molecular switches that can dial gene activity up or down. And increasingly, studies are showing that nutrient-rich diets can modify these switches in ways that promote better metabolic health, lower inflammation, and even slow aspects of biological aging, regardless of whether body weight changes at all. At the center of this story is DNA methylation, a process where chemical tags called methyl groups are added to specific areas of DNA. These tags don't alter the genetic code itself, but influence which genes are turned on or off. What's striking is how sensitive this process is to dietary inputs. Nutrients like folate, choline, B vitamins, and polyphenols serve as critical methyl donors or cofactors in methylation pathways, meaning that diets rich in leafy greens, legumes, whole grains, and colorful fruits and vegetables can directly shape the epigenetic landscape of your cells. This isn't just theoretical. Research has identified epigenetic changes linked to improved insulin sensitivity, reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, and even longer telomeres, the protective caps on chromosomes associated with healthy aging. In some studies, dietary interventions that didn't lead to significant weight loss still resulted in beneficial shifts in methylation patterns at genes associated with inflammation, metabolism, and circadian rhythm regulation. These changes suggest that health improvements can occur on a deep molecular level, even when the scale doesn't move. This emerging science reframes the power of lifestyle medicine. It's not simply about controlling symptoms or managing numbers. It's about influencing the biological instructions that govern how your cells behave. Food isn't just fuel or calories, it's information. And the body responds to that information by adjusting which genes are activated, how tissues function, and how resilient you are to disease. Over time, these subtle cellular adjustments can add up to large differences in health span, energy, and disease resistance. Yet, as promising as epigenetic nutrition is, it's important to approach the topic with both enthusiasm and caution. Not all epigenetic changes are beneficial, and the same diet may affect individuals differently depending on their age, sex, microbiome, and genetic background. Furthermore, many studies are still observational or conducted in animal models, and the long-term impact of specific dietary patterns on epigenetic aging in humans remains an active area of research. That said, the overall trend is clear. Diets high in processed foods and low in micronutrients are associated with methylation patterns that predict poorer health outcomes, while whole food, plant-rich diets tend to push gene expression in more favorable directions. There's also a growing interest in so-called epigenetic clocks, tools that estimate biological age based on DNA methylation markers. Preliminary evidence suggests that certain diets may slow, or in some cases, even reverse, these clocks, offering a measurable way to track the effect of nutrition on aging. While still in the early stages, this could eventually allow individuals to monitor their biological responses to diet with a level of precision far beyond weight or BMI. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of this field is its message: you are not at the mercy of your genes. Even if you inherited risk factors for diabetes, heart disease, or obesity, your daily choices, especially what you put on your plate, can influence whether those genes stay dormant or become activated. And crucially, these changes can happen even if your body doesn't transform visibly. Internal health isn't always reflected in body size, and epigenetics offers a compelling explanation for why that's true. In the end, the promise of epigenetic nutrition is both profound and deeply personal. It moves the focus from control and restriction to nourishment and empowerment. What you eat today may echo in your biology for years, reshaping how your genes serve you, not just now, but across the full arc of your life.